Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Abe with MysticGenmara.com, a small town mystic from the middle of Idaho. And tonight, whenever you happen to be seeing this, I would like to offer your elemental energy reading with the runes for the week of March 29th through April 4th. Can you believe we're already moving into April? This is a general reading, so take what works, leave the rest for someone else. And if you're curious as to why I read for the elements instead of the zodiac, that's linked in the description, a little video of it. But I think we're just going to get started today. We'll start off with the energy of fire. Fire covers the zodiac signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So if you're Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or have fire high up in your charts, then this message is for you. You're starting off with Ingas, which is the rune of fertility. Color is yellow. Tarot association is judgment, and astrology is the new moon. Completion of ideas or projects, a new beginning, a time of positive energy and good fortune. So fire, this first week looks like it's going to be a really good week. And with this energy of fertility, I'm getting this impression that if you had something planned that you were getting ready to start this week, you may see a lot more movement towards that. There may be a lot more things lining up because when you're in that fertile environment, stuff starts to fall together and growth happens a lot faster. So let's take a peek at our second rune. We have Thurazaz, the god of strength. Color is bright red. Tarot association is the Emperor, and astrology is Mars, so this is tapping into your energy. Protection, someone providing help, and good news coming in. Fire. This week, you've got a lot of good things happening. You've got this energy that you have fertile energy, but also strength and protection coming in. It's aligning with your core values as a fire energy. So this is really a strong indicator that things are going to go really well for our fire family this week. A lot of positive, uplifting stuff going on. You also get an energy of somebody offering some support, and the image I'm getting, it's like you know how to do everything but this one step, and you can't quite figure this one step out, and you have this person coming in that's like, oh wait, no, I got this, I can show you how to do that, that's not a big deal. And you almost want to be frustrated, but you're not, because you need the resolution of the situation. And so you still have that positivity, and it's like, how did you know that? You don't know anything else about this entire system, but you know that one thing, and they're like, yeah, why? Like they're not going to understand how confused you are with this fire. But it's always a good thing. I mean, it's very positive energy, but it's definitely, there's a little confusion, a little find a reason to laugh type vibe to it. So let's hop over to our Earth energy. Earth covers the zodiac of Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Also, if you have never had your charts read and you're interested to see it, there is a natal interpretation chart in the description. There's some other goodies down there that just help support the channel, but this particular one does not help the channel at all. It's through Llewellyn. It's a just kind of giving you guys some tools to work with if you are interested. And it has your base 12 houses with all the little signs and symbols, and then there's 10 to 20 page description of what all that means, which is really impressive. There's also a section in there on the elemental alignment, which is, again, more where I stand versus the zodiac. Let's hop into Earth. You're starting off with the Kano rune, which is the rune of torches and fire. Color is light red. Tarot association is the Chariot. Astrology is Venus. Earth, you have fire, your own elemental energy, a little bit of air, and some water. You've got it all going on here, so this could be fun. Creative fire, awakening artistic impulses, passion, and sexual desires. Fire, or Earth, you look like you're going to have a fun week. There's also this energy of movement. Things are going to start happening more quickly. If you've been... That's interesting. If you've been kicking rocks just trying to decide whether to ask that person out, this week is definitely going to push that thing forward. They're going to ask you out. Things are going to fall into place. You might even fall into them. But you're going to end up making the connection, and that's where this new energy that's coming in, things are speeding up for you, Earth. With what's going on here, you've got a lot of positive energy. And they're saying wear something red each day, whether it's like a red necklace or, you know, socks, whatever. Wear something red each day because that's going to help remind you of this energy of things moving faster, things accelerating. But it's also about being open with the heart. That Venus energy is going to help reveal something to you. So you definitely have some passion going on this week, and it could be a passion for a project as well. Maybe your second rune will give us a little clarity on that. We have Jira or Yira, which is the rune of the year. Color is light blue. Tarot association is the Fool, and astrology is Earth. So this is your energy, Earth. Signifies the cycles of nature and life, something coming to fruition, effort receiving its reward. You also have the energy of the Fool, meaning you may not know exactly how it's going to happen, but things are starting. Things are moving. But you have the Chariot coming in as well. So you really are stepping into this broader ranged energy. And Earth, I'm getting this very strong energy here of a relationship. Something's changing for you for the better, and it's not going to happen in the way you expect. If you're thinking like some rom-com type, oh, they stumbled into my table at the restaurant. No, it's going to happen more unique than that, and it's going to be what's going to show up for whoever this is implying for. When it happens, it's going to happen in such a way that the only way you can look at it is be like, are you serious? That's how I bumped into you? And you won't notice it immediately. It's going to happen. You're going to see it down the road. But this week's energy is really positive, but really, really playful as well. And it's about getting surprised, things happening in the right time for you. Right time, right place is a really important phrase here. But I am getting very loudly that you need to wear something red each day this week, just so that you can stay reminded that things happen in their own time, and Source has a sense of humor. So, and if you are someone who has walked around in the spiritual world for a while, you'll realize there's a very serious vein to most spiritual practices. But when you really get clear with Source on how life works, the sense of humor starts to come up, and you're like, okay, we can be serious, but good grief, we also know how to laugh. So that's really going to play beneficial for you. So let's hop over to our air family, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You're starting off with Othela, which is the rune of ancestral property. Color is yellow, your energy. Tarot association is the moon, water, and astrology is full moon, still with water. Signifies possession and inheritance, real property, inherited abilities or traits. This could be air. I just got this image of a cookbook or some kind of a book being passed down to you, which is cool, but that's interesting. So you may be getting a book this week. You also could be inheriting some kind of a gift or skill. The book could be symbolizing knowledge as well, that you're inheriting from a teacher or someone who has been there, done that before. So you really are they're asking you to be receptive this week, because the universe is going to be offering you things, and it's time for you to say, okay, I accept, because pushing back at this point is not going to be comfortable. It's not saying negative, but saying it's really not going to be comfortable. So be in a receptive and open state to receive. Your second rune is the Iawaz rune, which is the rune of the horse. Color is white. Tarot association is the Lovers, so you got some water here. And you also have Gemini, which is you guys, air. Travel and change, new jobs, new home, spiritual journeys or movement. So you're really... There's no standing still for you this week. Being receptive and being open to new ideas, new changes, new wisdom is going to open up doors for new opportunities, new challenges, and possibly travel, but it's because you're doing the inner spiritual work that is allowing you to accept this new energy this week, air. So it's really... Sorry, I keep saying that. The vibe I'm getting here is be open to the challenges, be open to the change, and see what comes in. Source has something that he wants to bring in, he or she, you can decide on that on your own. Something that wants to be brought to you, and they keep showing me a book. So it could be a physical book, or it could be knowledge or wisdom. And when you receive that, that's when things are going to start moving. That's where this journey or transition will start to occur from one area of life into another. let's hop over to our water family. Water covers the zodiacs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. All of our fishies swimming around out there. And let's see what the runes have to say. They're being a little stubborn on who's coming out today. And it's interesting when you pull out one rune and two stick together. It's like, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so water. We're starting you off with, come here, little book. I think this is the algaes. We're getting there. The algaes rune, which is the rune of protection. Color is gold. The tarot association is the moon, and astrology is Cancer. So this is tying into water's energy. Signifies protection from danger, resisting temptation, and new beginnings are possible. This is also saying, if you're looking to apply to a new job, or if you're looking to ask for that promotion, or I'm not sure why they're being so focused on love right now this week, but we'll go with this. You're wanting to ask that person out, propose, whatever. You're protected from a lot of the emotional backlash that could occur. You may still have good things, you may have things that aren't so great, but you're protected from the danger. You're protected from the negative this week, and that's really a strong indicator that you're being asked to do the hard thing. You're taken care of. So just reach out and flex your wings a little bit. And this is not your archangel. Your water's archangel is Gabriel, but they're saying if you are feeling a little more challenged than normal, you can always call out to Archangel Michael and have him come in. He's got an amazing protective ability, so you do have some of that on your side as well. Your second rune is the Iawaz rune, which is the rune of the yew tree. Color is dark blue. Tarot association is the Hanged Man, water energy, and astrology is Scorpio, still in water. Protection signifies a time of death and rebirth, foresight, and perseverance. Water, you're going to need your intuition this week. You're being asked to step up to a challenge. You're being asked to go the extra mile, to do the thing that you didn't think you could do. Accept the challenge that you have not prepared for in the long term. Like, you know, this particular challenge was coming, but you've been kind of tap dancing around it because you're like, I don't want to. But what I'm hearing this week is this is an opportunity to accept and reveal more about yourself. You're protected. It's not like this is not going to work out bad. It's a matter of, okay, let's explore this idea. Let's explore this challenge. And you're not going to be feeling comfortable about it, but you are protected. That's the part that Source wants to bring forward, Water, is you are protected. Even when it feels like you're a little bit out of control at the moment, or you might be a little bit frustrated or confused, or why is this happening to me type energy, you're still going in the right direction. It just may not feel like it in the moment. So let's see. Does anyone else have any? Go forth and be bold this week. Go forth and understand that Source is working with you. When we go forth boldly, it's saying, I don't have to worry about this stuff. I'm walking with God's Source on my side. I have my guides and guardian angels with me. I can handle this stuff. And that's the message that they're all wanting to bring forward for all four elements, is this week, embrace how your life is in the moment and be grateful and ready for the new opportunities. And if you're one of the ones that had things speeding up and moving forward, see where that goes. See how far that can take you. And comment. Let me know down in the comments if you're interested in sharing those excitement things with us. Again, keeping it very general. We are in a public forum here. But with that, I will let you guys and gals go. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And I will see you in the next video.